Hello.
Hey, howdy, hey there. Welcome to Geekly Kingdom. Sorry about that. We had some
Can't
technical...
hear you, Wolf.
You can't hear me at all?
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna... You're
all enjoying the show.
Hi, everybody. It's Spencer. They're having some technical troubles, so I'm going to be the new host of the show. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the host now. Do you understand? Good. Awesome. Well, we've got a lot of fun things planned right here on this Geekly postcard for when the show goes wrong. Number 1, talk to Wolf. Oh, that's a little bit of a problem now, isn't it? Okay. Number 2, blame Jason. Okay, so it's Jason's fault. And we will be sure to chastise him publicly the next time pressing issues is on. Number 3. Let's see here.
Oh, everyone can hear us but Spencer.
Oh, no, now I can hear you.
Hey.
Oh, hey!
Although I can also really terribly hear myself.
Okay, that's probably just...
Well, you know what, Spencer? That's what you get for moving to Japan.
That's an easy fix. All right.
I didn't even get to number 3 in my emergency show plan. I was going to eat Tom's chocolate crunch and watch him cry.
Oh, you can keep on going. Let us know what number 3 is. All right, I'm just gonna let's get this started.
Let's get it started.
Is your mic on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it sounds like it's coming through Jilly's mic.
Because it's not on.
Wolf
There
is
you
like
go.
the king, even on News Tonight. Never has his mic on, and yet so aware of everyone else's mic being on.
I'm just not like, ooh. All right.
Are you sure you didn't want a drink, Wolf?
I think I might just take my Monster, like, honestly.
That's not what I meant.
Oh. I might
I
get
feel
one
like
of
you're
those.
the only one who doesn't drink every week, and when I say the only one, I mean the one other than me.
From us,
because
too,
I'm
yeah.
the only one.
Excuse me, hello. I'm 20. It's legal to drink at 20 in Japan. I had wine with my breakfast here, or with my brunch yesterday.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, then why aren't you? Oh, it's morning there.
It's morning.
It's 5
It's
o'clock
like really,
somewhere.
really early in the morning.
It's 7:15, 7:20ish in the morning, so I'm just having my milk tea like always. Drinky time on weekends is reserved for 10:30 or later when the brunch places are open, and I can have a mimosa.
Well, if you didn't know, that's our friend Spencer.
Good morning.
Good morning, Spencer.
I showed up on time for the show today, and I got punished.
I know! How funny is that? We also have Jelly with us. Hello, Jelly.
Hello.
Ooh, love the hair today.
Thank you.
And my name is Wolf, or Eric Wolf. Depends on whatever you guys want to call me. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Hello there. But today's a cool episode. Today we're going to be talking about Disney theme park food, snacks, just anything really good, really yummy. But I'm really excited because today, if you guys are subscribed to this channel, you guys know we have a show about eating. We have a show about picky eating. Yep, that's right. We got our two picky eaters right here. Woo! Hey!
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed the pre-show.
It brought back
We had our drinks.
not fond memories.
Yes, I know how to treat a guest. I gave them both alcohol, which I did not pay for. I paid for mine.
She
if anyone
stole it.
cares.
Oh, man.
But you know what? I didn't have to go to the store and pick it up. So
There we go. That's the most important thing.
Fantastically right there.
Oh, man. So, guys, just a little housekeeping. We're going to be going through here. So if you guys did not know, we are building a virtual park. What? We got Geekly Kingdom, the park going on.
The park.
Geekly Kingdom, the park. And you guys can actually help us vote on what attraction and what restaurant will be coming out first on our new park. So a little bit later during the commercial break, I'm gonna let you guys vote. I'm gonna be putting that link right down into the chat. You guys can click on that, vote there.
And
let us know.
remember to vote for me.
The thing is that
Remember
they
also
don't
to
know
vote for
if
Geekly
unless they
Kingdom,
saw
the
last week's
show.
episode.
Spencer.
What, Spencer?
I said, be sure you vote for Geekly Kingdom, the show, the park, the ride.
Yeah, right. Honestly, if they didn't see last week's episode, though, they're not going to know whose park it or whose attractions they are.
Well, that I
They
don't
should
like
watch every
that then,
episode.
because from the art you cannot tell who took their time to really think out a plan and who did not.
Well,
And one of us took their time and one of us did not.
And one of us was not here last week.
you know, I don't know. Well, we got a new one. We got Barley's Roleplay Cafe.
Ooh.
Which I gotta say, I'm probably gonna vote for that one. But yeah, we got all these cool ones that you guys can vote for a little bit later on in the show. We'll be putting that right on the chat there. And if you guys are watching this after, we will also put this in the description. Here's a cool thing. You guys can also be part of the new park. We're giving you guys a design challenge. This is our first one. And your challenge is to design a new Figment attraction. The attraction needs to be an original idea, and the type of attraction can be anything you choose. So let your imaginations fly. And you can enter by just putting it on Instagram if you'd like, or on Twitter, just hashtag Geekly Imagineering. And you can also send that to Geekly Kingdom at WDWNT.com. But you guys can draw something, you can write it up, you can do whatever you want. Just send us something. We want to hear from you guys.
And it must be posted or sent by February 17th.
Don't do that, Spencer. Don't do that.
You know what?
Don't do
I have
that,
a busy
Spencer.
week. I have a lot going
You
on.
had a busy
These look
week.
like wise.
Oh,
So
let's go.
if I have some misspellings
Busy
every
week.
now and again, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Spencer. You don't do that, Spencer. You don't do that. Jilly, can you,
There is a fly.
Oh, well, let's,
Yes.
can you go through what we did this week on
Sure.
Instagram?
So we had fun. We have a theme park snack box that we put up on Instagram, and we asked you guys to circle one from each category of what would be your dream snack box when going to the parks. We put some favorites across the board. So let's see what what you guys had to say. For me, I went with a Dole Whip. I actually never had a Dole Whip, but the other two of them I can't have, and who votes for blue milk? So,
True.
Park Classics popcorn, and my drink up, I could smash a La Vienne Rosé any day of the week. Shannon, would you like to read through yours?
Me.
Shannon.
I went with a Mickey Premium Bar, because a classic.
Yep.
Speaking of classics, Mickey Pretzel and then Butterbeer at Universal.
Yeah.
Always gotta get that Butterbeer.
Love it.
And you know the Mickey bar and then the pretzel, like you get that sweet and the salty.
Yeah.
Right up together.
That's not bad.
We have to put my glasses on.
You gotta put your gun?
For Gudjon, we have a Mickey Premium Bar once again, popcorn, my man, and butterbeer cold. Very
Ooh.
specific. Colleen, would you like to read yours?
Oh yeah, me. So I said the Mickey Premium Bar and popcorn and a butterbeer, though I will say that most of these would not be, like, I wouldn't choose any of these options.
Gotcha.
Have you had a La Vienne Rosé?
I actually don't think I have. The lines in France were really long, and so I go other places.
Honestly, I don't think we've also had a pumpkin juice.
I have had a pumpkin juice, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
And I have had
Okay.
LeFou's Brew, and
What?
I liked it. But, like, I would get a Mickey's ice cream bar. I do like popcorn. And then drinks, I would want the Dole Whip with rum.
Oh,
It's really the best way to have
Yeah.
Dole Whip.
good point.
What's wrong with pumpkin juice?
Oh,
It's
it tastes horrible.
Yeah.
Diz
What is wrong
Penguin.
with you people?
Well, maybe it's different in Japan.
It might be.
I mean, I literally.
Maybe.
It just tastes like hot cinnamon. Anyway, Diz Penguin went with a Dole Whip. One of the only people to say, or if only to say, churro and LeFou's Brew.
Nice one, Penguin.
Anthony in Wonderland did a Mickey Premium Bar as well, a churro, and a butterbeer. Butterbeer is very popular.
Very popular.
I've never had it. Ram888 said a Mickey Premium Bar, churros,
Another
and
churro.
a butterbeer. Wow, really? I thought this was going to be more across the board.
Of what? What do
I
you
don't,
mean?
especially the park classics. No one went with a voodoo donut?
Nah.
I don't know.
Did you see not last week's, but did you see the other week's?
And I thought, you know what's weird? I was watching something on YouTube, and it was a guy who taste tested the vegan donuts and the regular one, and they said that the vegan ones were better. They tasted fresher.
Well, hey.
See, but I wouldn't think of, like, I don't connect voodoo donuts to the parks.
Gotcha.
It's not
Well,
a real
I had
voodoo
to pick
donut if
something
it's
from
not
Universal.
Portland.
I mean, Shannon
been
and I
to the
have-
original
we've been to the
voodoo
original
donut.
in Portland. But so, like, to me, like, it's not a
A park, yeah.
I getcha.
And Wolf?
Oh, me. Yeah, Mickey Premium Bar, Mickey Pretzel, and Butterbeer. You know, I agree. Voodoo Donuts, not really a park thing for me. But then also, if you watched 2 weeks ago, we did a head-to-head Voodoo Donuts and Everglazed. Yeah, Voodoo Donut needs to step it up.
However, I will say I had the Everglazed Oob donut.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good.
Oh, okay.
The vegan Portland cream from Voodoo Donut is far superior.
Okay.
Did you have those donut holes? I left you with like 20 donut holes.
Now that you say that, no. But then at the same time, I have no idea where they went.
They were on your counter when I left the house.
So maybe my roommates had them?
Well, I wanted to know
You
if they
guys
were
need to let me
stale
know if
or
they were
not.
good.
They gave them to me because they were like, we don't know if they're stale, so just take them. But also, you can have a donut, and I didn't pay for any of it.
Interesting. Now that you said that, I remember that now. Have no idea.
Can you put the graphic back up? I didn't get to answer this one.
Yeah,
yes.
Spence, let's do it. Let's get you So Spence, what would you choose?
So, frozen treat, definitely Dole Whip. I need that to come to Tokyo yesterday because I miss them very desperately. Park classic would definitely be churro, but it has to be like our good flavored churros, like the melon soda churro they used to have, or the Soaring Fantastic Flight pineapple churro, which is incredible. Oh, so good.
Sounds crazy, yeah.
You sound disgusting.
It's so good. No, it's really good. Like, you would not think it's as good as it is.
Could I get a lovely churro, but instead make it melon flavored?
I will agree that
We used to
not all
have-
park churros are good.
Yeah.
No,
But it just
the
sometimes
melon
depends on
soda
when they make
churro.
them.
The melon soda churro is actually incredible, and I'm so sad they don't sell it
I
anymore.
don't even like
It was
when they
my
give
favorite.
me melon in a fruit cup.
No
I
one
don't like
does.
melon.
Why are you skipping out on my pineapple and strawberries?
You're dead to me.
I think
There is
melon
a strawberry
super.
churro. Strawberry churro is good. I do like that.
Spence, what would you
and then-
drink up?
Well, I've never had a La Vie en Rose, but I've had these other three, and I'd probably have to choose a butter beer. Just
Okay.
Easily.
I was gonna say if you pick pumpkin juice.
I've
bought
also
a
never had a
pumpkin-
voodoo donut, but
I
Yeah.
bought a pumpkin juice once. We were in line. I remember being in line. And I don't think we finished it because it was horrible. But
I remember
kept the
trying it
pumpkin.
now.
Yeah?
Because there's a picture of me, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
when I
me and
went to
Wolf tried all
Universal
of
for the
them.
I
first
remember
time-
things by pictures of us.
That's legit. That's
Yeah, this is.
When I went, it was my very first trip to Universal ever when I went in June, and I bought like 4 bottles of pumpkin juice to bring back to Tokyo because I liked it so much. I thought it was great.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
love pumpkin flavored things.
I mean,
but
maybe,
I just
yeah, maybe
Not
it's just
in
better
my-
over there.
hated it.
Liquids.
Maybe it's like a thing here because we don't have like pumpkin spice stuff. That's not a
Yeah.
thing that comes
That could
here,
be
so I
it,
kind of
like-
miss that flavor. I worked at Starbucks for 2 years, so like I have this like innate need for pumpkin spice lattes, and we don't get them here.
I never knew Spencer was basic like that. Didn't know that.
I mean, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte, but I resent people saying that pumpkin spice things are basic.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
Like,
Pumpkin
Thank you,
spicy
Jilly.
baked goods.
yeah, oh, they're the best.
Yeah, I don't really like pumpkin spice lattes, but the baked
I
goods
don't like
and the
coffee,
aesthetic.
so-
But like, pumpkin spice baked goods, I get. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you start trying to just cram it into different things, like, yeah, stop.
Some things don't have like a pumpkin spice Cheerio. It doesn't taste like anything but a Cheerio.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
They also had like peanut butter Cheerios again. And I was so excited, and it was just a Cheerio. If you're gonna, this is what
man.
bothers me. If you're gonna add peanut butter to something, I need to taste the peanut butter.
Yeah, definitely.
And some people, like, they'll just put, like, this is something bothered me about voodoo donuts. They put just, like, a drizzle on top of their,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, nah, make
Yeah.
the icing peanut butter. Like,
Yeah.
I am here.
Fill it with peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Fill
like
it with
inside,
peanut
like,
butter.
Something, yeah.
Voodoo, if you're listening, I don't
And
need it to be
also,
candy. Just
peanut butter
natural peanut
is
butter.
so much easier to eat than most donut fillings.
That's true.
Peanut butter would stay in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
All right,
God.
we're
Peanut
opening
butter's
our own
good. I
donut
love
restaurant.
Donut restaurant.
That can be in the
I
Geekly
looked down at the
Kingdom
chat and it says pumpkin spice beer, but I definitely thought it said pumpkin spice bee.
That's you.
Spice bee.
Spice bee.
What you gotta do is you gotta put on a bee costume, but also, like, a jack-o'-lantern costume.
I don't have a bee costume anymore because it wasn't my bee costume.
But I do.
But Shannon does.
Hey, there we
Shannon
go.
bought a bee costume. We filmed one thing with the two of us dressed as bees, and then I left. And so that footage has never been seen. Tyler's seen it.
Yeah.
He was so sad.
I have it.
Shannon has it.
Maybe you'll see it.
Maybe it'll be in the credits of Picky Eaters.
Hey,
sometime.
there we
You're gonna
go.
Watch all the way to the end.
Yeah. A little hidden thing there. Oh my gosh. We're gonna play a game with all these friends right here. Let's get ready to play.
Everybody.
I forgot that we had the intro for that.
Tyler, can you just write in the chat for me what you say at the end? Because me and Wolf have been trying to figure it out. And I think you say, you paid all that?
Let's
But
hear
I
it.
don't know.
Let's try to hear it.
Oh, Tyler's talking to me.
Good
Tyler,
turf.
you
Good
can do
turf. Woo.
whatever you want with it. You can do whatever you want with the B footage.
Oh man.
It's yours. Or Shannon will use it. Everybody
We
can
can
use
both
it.
use it.
I don't
It's
care.
Multifaceted.
It's whatever you want, man.
So this is how we're gonna play this game. I have 2 mini games to play, and since we have 4 contestants here, we're gonna do Colleen and Shannon in one group. We'll have you be group 1, Jilly, Spencer, group 2, okay? Or group 1, group 2. There we go. Sorry. So yes, you guys are group 2.
Oh, he said you paid what?
Oh, you paid what? Okay, okay. So Jilly and Spencer, your points are gonna be right over here. And then Colleen and Shannon, your points are gonna be right there, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So, group 1, you guys get to choose, do you wanna go first or second?
Second.
Second? Spencer? Are you gonna talk to your team member or team member?
I'm sorry, Spencer. Would you like to go first or second?
I kind of. What the heck, Shannon? I kind of figured you would steamroll me, so let's just go second. I don't care.
Sorry, it's my
Go second.
personality.
Oh man.
Only when I'm here. I leave this room and walk all over me. Also, it's very weird. I'm literally talking to a chair. But I'm sure it looks real funny over here.
A chair is about equivalent to Spencer.
Alright,
Ouch.
So Shannon and Colleen, you guys are playing
Okay.
first, okay? So this game, I'm gonna show you two different Disney-shaped food items, okay? Food products, or yeah, foods. And what you have to tell me is if you purchase 21 of that item, which one would cost more?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So let's see here. So here's the first one. So I have 21 Mickey Mouse Club cakes or 21 Mickey Celebration cake pops. What would cost more?
What do you think?
Cake.
The cake? Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
The cake?
Cake.
Yeah.
All right.
God, I want cake.
So actually, no. Woo!
I just assumed
Gosh,
it was
Colleen.
bigger and so like
Right?
it cost more.
So no, the
it's one of
Mickey
the little
Mouse
cakes.
Clubhouse cake costs $6, and the cake pop actually cost $8.
Miska, Muska,
These
Mickey Mouse.
I mean, it
$8
looks like a
for
big cake.
$8?
Miska Muska, no more money.
I thought it was an apple,
No, it's a cake pop. Yeah.
but that is a large cake pop.
Yeah.
So
That ain't a Starbucks
21
cake pop.
Mickey Mouse
Yeah, I
Clubhouse hats would be $126, and then cake pop $168.
Wow.
Ugh. That's a lot. That's a little too much. That's too
Pay
much.
way too much for food.
Yeah, that's too much. All right, so which one would cost more? 21 Mickey Spooky Brownies or 21 donut cookies?
I don't know. I defer to you.
Actually, this is all Colleen and,
this
and
is
Shannon.
all us.
It's still us.
Oh,
Still them.
Okay.
never mind. I'll stop stressing.
Pick this time.
The brownie.
The brownie? That would cost more?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, nope.
Well.
Spooky Brownie cost $4.30, and 21 of those would cost $90.30. And then we have the cookie, which cost $5.50. 21 of those would be $115.50.
I have no idea how much stuff costs.
Well, I think so
crazy.
far the pattern I've noticed, the stuff that you're getting, in the pattern I've noticed from two,
From the two
is that the
questions.
stuff that's in the parks is more expensive.
I mean,
The brownies from Roaring Fork
Right?
and the cakes from Amaret's.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cake pop was, but it seemed more like a park thing.
crazy.
sure.
Crazy. You got one more.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see here. All right, so we got a Mickey Mouse cookies and cream milkshake
That looks like it's from
and a confetti pretzel.
Anti-Gravities. You should know this.
Okay, Shannon, so now your theory doesn't work anymore.
I think the milkshake.
I'm starting to realize why it's so hard to.
Do you agree?
Never mind. I can't say
Yeah,
that.
I think the milkshake.
Milkshake.
Both think milkshake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, no. This one's a little tricky. This one's
What do we
tricky.
know?
The Mickey Mouse cookies and cream milkshake costs $6, and then the confetti pretzel costs $6.60.
Oh.
Eh,
The cake pop is like the most expensive thing we've seen.
Yup. Most expensive was the cake pop. Yeah. Yup.
This is why we don't pay for picky eaters. Our parents do.
I had a friend once, and she was like, "Okay, Colleen, how much?" She started asking me how much things cost, and I was like, "Oh my God, I have no idea." I was like, "I just go to Disney with my parents, and they pay." It's like I don't have any idea how much anything costs.
We love our parents and their money.
All right, Jilly, Spencer,
Yes.
you guys have 3 questions. For yours, I'm going to give you 2 items. You're going to have to give me a number between both of the prices.
Yeah.
Okay?
God,
So you have to kind of talk about it. Talk about it, see how
Great.
much you think both items cost.
I have to guess how much both items cost?
You have to guess how much both items cost and then give me a number between those 2 items.
Theirs was so easy.
You
But we
asked
did
for
get
1 or
every
2.
question wrong, so I guess it wasn't.
1 or 2. Hey, you pick 2.
K9 says he's investing in cake pops.
There we go, K9.
All right. We have to guess how much they cost. All right.
Correct. All right. So you
I
have...
regret not reading Disney World reviews anymore.
All right. This little
You have a
thing.
snack money coin purse.
I'm saying that probably costs like $14.99. No. Yes. I don't know. What do you think?
Jesus.
No, because I paid for a wallet that was smaller than that, and it was $14.99.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, for
$14.99 sounds like not Orlando price.
I'm doing $18.99.
That sounds like Japan price.
so I will tell you that the pillow is also scented.
Oh, okay.
So it's a donut scented pillow.
Okay, I'm going $18.99 for the smack. That's some cheap smack, y'all.
money.
$18.99 for the snack money, and the pillow I am going $34.
Jesus.
It's Disney. It's scented.
Too much money.
So now you have to pick a number.
Well, you got to give me a number between those 2 prices. So what do you think?
Oh. 25? What do you think, Jilly?
Yeah. 26. 25.
It's not about
26 it
going
is.
higher than Spencer.
Yeah, 25. We'll do 25. I forget we're on a team.
25 it is.
All
I
right.
kind of lost the concept a little bit.
So the snack money purse. Snack money? Snack. The
I think
snack
it's a makeup bag.
money coin purse. It's actually a money. According to our website, it's a coin purse.
Well, it does say money on it, but it looks like a makeup bag.
Coin purse is $20,
Close.
and the pillow is $28. So yes, 25, right down the middle there.
Oh, wait. So we're supposed to guess a number in between how much they cost, not what they individually cost?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to go through that whole thing?
Well, you would want to see what you
Okay.
think each one of
But
those
I could have
costs.
just done it mentally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you want to.
But
Yeah,
you
definitely.
just sitting there silently probably wouldn't be that much fun to watch.
Correct.
No, instead, this bafflement is very entertaining.
All right. Next one. We got a Her Universe shirt and a Disney backpack.
This backpack's definitely like 50.
You want to know something funny? I bought this backpack and I don't know how much it was. And I used my
The shirt is definitely
Not
like.
anymore. I sold it. Okay.
I'm actually going with a number between both of them to be 50. No, it's a Her Universe. I'm going with 40. How much is Her Universe? Is that very
Do you want to ask Spencer maybe? Because he's on your team.
He can speak! I'm not telling him he can't speak. He's just looking.
Spencer,
I'm looking
here's
at
the
you
thing.
for some helpful hints, even though you're on the other team. Because you buy a lot of her
Spencer does not-
universe.
Spencer does not pay attention to Disney World news anymore because it doesn't interest him and he doesn't care.
You have to read the website, Spencer.
You know what's
I
nice?
do read the website.
I don't
read
have
the important
to read
things.
the website.
You know what's funny? I write the website.
She has no idea. No, now I just have the website booked to Walt Disney World because that's all I really care to know. You know, whereas it used to be you'd read like cool Tokyo merch things and then I would just be mad because I can't have that stuff. Side note, Spencer, you bought me Christmas ears once? And I assume you still have them?
In
Akko Taco.
They might have gone in the giganto
They might
box
be
that I
in
sent
here
to
somewhere.
Tom. Yeah.
Okay. I just thought I didn't pay for them. I told you to charge them to Tom. So, but I remember like the last time he had gone, he was like, "There's still stuff there," and then I've thought about it since then and been like, "Oh, I'm never gonna get those ears." Anyways, Jilly.
Anyway, this
It's
shirt
okay,
and this
we never-
backpack.
Jilly Spencer.
I'm going with 50 between the two.
I vote with Jilly because she probably knows more than I do. So 50.
All right. So we have the Her Universe shirt is 40. And the backpack is 30. Nope.
It's not one of
Went
the nicer
over.
backpacks. It's not a lounge
It's
fly.
not, but a Loungefly is 90, so I was
know,
really
yeah.
cutting it short with this one.
All right. Your
$90
last one.
for a backpack?
A
Yeah.
mini backpack.
A mini backpack.
Last one, last
These
one.
little gadgets.
You got light up Mickey snack necklace, a light up Mickey snack necklace, and a Mickey premium bar fan. Got to give me a number
So
between.
then I think the necklaces are like $9.99.
Those fans are what? $19.99? $25? Something like that? Something
a
hideously expensive?
Fan? So you want to go for?
Okay, maybe that's a Japan thing.
I'm going with like 13.
Huh.
Let's look at
One thing
me.
you guys pay less for.
I don't like this having to work with Spencer stuff.
That's
I
why
love him.
did it.
Ouch!
That's why I
I
did it.
just said I love you. Excuse you.
Everybody remember that time I said I was indifferent to Spencer's existence?
I do. I bring that up every time I see you. You were like, I don't feel any way towards you, Spencer.
Sorry, Spencer.
Okay.
We can
I'm
go on
done with
commercial
this
as soon
show.
as we
Goodbye.
finish this.
We can talk this out.
So yeah, I'm going 14.
14. Spencer, do you agree?
He's gone.
Yes!
14. Oh no! So, necklace is actually $17, and the fan is 15.
I mean, technically, we still win.
Yes, technically,
got one right.
you do still win.
Yeah.
Good job, Team Spencer and Jilly and Spencer.
Mostly Jilly.
Good job, good job. Thank you guys for playing. I love it. Love it. We're going to be going on a quick break, and when we come back, we're talking picky eaters. Ooh, we're going to get to know them a little bit more. Stick around.
I can't believe all the 20 years of adventure in California merchandise coming from the carousel of products, like this limited edition of 200 collectible button, which wishes the park a happy birthday. Or you can write your own name on there. Do whatever you like. Only $4. We also have t-shirts because I hate wearing this thing. It's very hot in it under these lights. But you could be comfortable in these t-shirts. Yes, this one has a road map. It's upside down, but when you turn it this way, it has a road map of California on it with all your favorite landmarks from the past and the present, maybe even things you really hated, but it's kind of fun that they're here. And all of our tees have the Carousel of Products logo. This limited edition shirt, $20. Like all of our t-shirts, including this one, which has the Sunwheel insignia on it with all these great landmarks from the park, as well as this beautiful and, well, sometimes bad skyline of things past and present from California. Again, only $20 from the Carousel of Products. Use the code SUNWHEEL to save 10% off any order of $50 or more. Valid now through Monday, February 8th at midnight Pacific time. Visit carouselofproducts.com now.
Okay, fellas, here's the scheme. Brer Bear has stolen the entire supply of honey from the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It's our job to get it back. And that's why we are planning the biggest honey heist the Magic Kingdom has ever seen. I'm talking disguises, I'm talking perimeter checks, I'm talking stealth and avoiding security. And there's only one thing holding us all back. We are all bears.
Hey, welcome back to Geekly Kingdom. Don't forget, guys, if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right down below. You guys can get notifications for everything that we do on this channel. And the cool thing about this channel is that we basically run it and we get to do some fun stuff that you guys don't get to see in the other channels, because they're very much specific to news, and we get to have a little bit more fun right here on this channel. So subscribe. Remember, you guys can also use Super Chats now on here. You can use it on any of our shows, so don't forget about that either. Yeah.
Give us money.
Give us your money, all that you got.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're here. What, Spence?
Also, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today because Super Nintendo World is awesome.
Don't listen to him.
What do you mean?
Here, you can plug it. Go ahead.
Oh, I should have been wearing the shirt. This is the best I have. Yes, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today because Super Nintendo World is awesome, and I'm really proud of the coverage we did.
Awesome. Well, we have our friends Picky Eaters here today, so I wanted to get on some questions, ask them some questions about the show.
Wow. So official.
It is. I like it. So as of right now, you guys have 3 episodes
Sounds
up, right? Sounds about right.
Sure, that sounds.
We
sounds
filmed
accurate.
4. We have one more. I mean, we always have one more, but like we have one that's gonna come out soon.
Awesome. What
It's
was
all dependent on how fast Shannon edits.
Yeah. Like it was gonna be out tomorrow, but it's not.
But it's not. Yeah, hey. But you guys have something to look forward to now. Now that you know that a Picky Eater episode can drop any moment. Any moment. What started Picky Eaters? Like, what was the idea for that show?
We were at Food and Wine.
Was it food? And wine? I don't think it was food and wine.
It was a festival.
We were at
They
a
all were the
festival,
same.
and we kept like going to booth. It was like, oh, let's get something to eat, and we kept going to booths and looking at menus, and we didn't want any. Except I would drink all the cocktails, but it was like, no, I don't want here. I know, and maybe then we were flipping through the booklet, and it was like, I don't want any of this. And so then we were joking, and it was like, what if we were like Picky Eaters? And we came up with the intro right there of like, I don't like this, and we're Picky Eaters.
And we filmed a tiny
little thing
pilot
where we just went and looked at a menu, and we're like, I don't want to eat any of this
because we
stuff.
were like, we'll show this to Tom.
show this to
And then
Tom.
we didn't.
Because then I came in, I don't know, the next day, and Tom, we would write stuff on a whiteboard, and he was like writing down ideas, and I was like, Shannon and I had this idea for a show called Picky Eaters because we're picky eaters, and Tom had been with me to restaurants at that point, and he was just like, yes.
So
I was like, great. And
Then
then
we
we
did it.
filmed one, and then there was the pandemic,
Yeah.
and then
and
Yeah.
so then we had to wait, 6 months plus to film another. But
So as picky eaters, what is like I know part of the show is going to different places and trying to find things to eat. What is your go-to though, like of a restaurant and a quick service? Give me both. Which they dragged me to.
Julie had never been to
great.
Cosmic Rays, so.
Sunny Eclipse,
You've
man.
never been?
Well, now I have.
Oh, and Shannon informed me, which it might have been on the website, but I don't know, that Cosmic Rays doesn't have chicken nuggets anymore.
It's chicken tenders now.
So it's like, this destroyed our whole concept of the show. Not that we've obviously been to Cosmic Rays since that first time, since you couldn't.
And I know
find
people are thinking like chicken tenders, chicken nuggets. Who cares? I care.
Although chicken tenders are actually really better, and it's like a better kind of.
But chicken nuggets are just more fun.
But anyways, what was the question? Where would we actually go? I think like my favorite sit-down restaurant would be 50s Primetime Diner.
That tracks.
I really like Sci-Fi Diner, like, because I love the experience of sci-fi, but like food-wise,
It's okay.
Shannon and I go to 50s Primetime Diner, and we ordered the fried chicken, which is a lot of chickens. We split the chicken, but get a second side of mashed potatoes, so we each have our own mashed potatoes, and then get cocktails, and then usually the waiter rips a clean plate sticker in half, because they're like, you split it, so you don't deserve your own sticker.
Because if you eat everything at 50s Primetime,
Yeah,
you
they
get a
give
sticker.
you a sticker that says you cleaned your plate.
I haven't gone to 50s Primetime since I was a child, and I want to go back so badly.
So much fun.
I can imagine, but it's never like available. I only ate at Docking Bay 7 for the first time on Wednesday. When was I there? I don't remember.
So yeah, sit down, and
Any
then
table service
counter
at Hollywood
service.
Studios.
Spencer is speaking words.
That's not important.
Okay.
Counter service, like, I really like, we both enjoy fish and chips, and I do like the quick service fish and chips.
Well, and also just Rose and Crown for fish and chips.
That's
I love
another,
Rose and Crown.
sit-down restaurant that we like going to.
Fun fact, you can get vegan fish and chips at Rose and Crown. It's not on the menu, but just ask for it. Sorry, continue.
So like, thinking there's not really like a resort place. Where is it? Mom and Dad have taken us a couple of times. It's Saratoga Springs.
I don't know, they like that one restaurant.
The Turf Club?
I've been there.
Yes, the Turf Club.
Our
They
parents'
really like the
favorite
Turf Club.
So we had a comment on like the last video that was like, it seems like you don't like theme parks and you don't like restaurants. And I
like theme
wanted
parks
to
very
respond
much.
with,
Thank you.
it seems like you don't like YouTube videos. But we love theme parks, and I love going out to eat, and I love food, and it's just
Honestly, like, what's better than not making your own food?
I hate making my own food.
I can't cook.
It never tastes
can
good.
boil water, And if you put something in the oven and it's like you set it to this many degrees in this amount of time, that's
My new oven doesn't have a timer on it, so like I don't know. I'm lost.
my
Also, it
husband
doesn't
says-
tell you when it preheats. So I'm like, I can't work with this.
If I can't put it in an air fryer, I don't know what's going on.
I burned rice before. Yeah, that's not good.
I
there
don't
are
have the
multiple
patience to
times-
cook rice.
There are multiple times you put metal in a microwave.
Spence, you got a question?
It's like-
You guys need a rice cooker first, the most useful thing in the world. Second of all, I understand that you're both like really picky people, but in particular, is there any like one restaurant experience where you just found absolutely nothing on the menu that you liked at all? Like, what was your worst experience, probably?
Brown Derby. I remember eating at Brown Derby.
a long time ago.
Yes.
Like when we were kids.
And I, not that much of a kid.
She would have been a kid.
I was a kid, but not like under 10.
I don't know. A long time ago in a galaxy. I just remember a long time ago we ate as a family at Brown Derby.
Yeah.
And like none of us liked it. Even my parents didn't like it.
I didn't eat anything, or I ate dessert.
Yeah.
But, like,
it was like
I
the one time as a family
was,
we
like-
did the meal plan. So it might have been around when the meal plan started. And I remember it cost 2 points. So it was like, we're going here. And we didn't like it. And yeah, I don't think Shannon ate anything.
No, I don't even know if I ordered something, or Mom and Dad might have made me order something, and I just
I don't
refused to
remember what
eat
we
it.
ate. I don't remember
They
like
have bread.
anything about it other
Maybe
than
I ate bread. I don't remember.
Also, just a
remember
side note, since we're talking about food, I would like everyone to know that the reason we all have free bread
Well,
chili.
is because of me.
Speak for yourself.
It's because of me. Just saying, putting it out there. It was me.
it wasn't free at Tiffin's.
People have questions.
Well, that's never free.
No, yeah.
I mean, like a sourdough on
yeah.
the table or a tiny baguette.
People had questions, so let's see. Funniest memories from 50s primetime. The first time that they ripped a sticker in half was great. That's I remember that specifically. Which restaurant has their favorite interior? I think Sci-Fi Diner.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. Like if you've never been to Sci-Fi Diner, it's just so cool, and they play those old movies. Will we be going
Tell me to eat there.
to eat at every restaurant? I mean, probably not in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, the goal is we're gonna keep going to different restaurants and not necessarily go to 50s primetime or Rose and Crown where we know there's food we would eat, or else we would try to order not the meals that we like, or that would be a fun 5-minute episode of
This is
yum, we're done. Someone asked, is the vegan fish good? That's a you question.
Yeah, is the vegan
Oh,
fish
yes,
good?
it's Gardein.
It would be funny if you were like, no.
No, it's Gardein, and it's actually among the vegan people. It's one of the favorite options in the park. Even a girl I work with who's vegan, she's like, I never liked fried fish before going vegan, and she was like, but something about Gardein fish fillets. She was like, pop those in an air fryer,
Okay.
and you're like, whoo, it's good, and it comes with a vegan tartar sauce too. So you're really getting the bang for your buck. If you guys go to Crystal Palace, like Kelly said, can I join you?
Let's see.
yeah.
Where would you they recommend for typical meat and potatoes eater?
I mean, that's all we eat, meat and potatoes.
That's mostly, yeah. I mean, 50s primetime is very
American.
traditional American fare of meat and potatoes.
I mean, 50s primetime the theme is 50s American family.
Yeah. So that's one of our favorites.
Quick service, I mean, Cosmic
any
Rays.
quick service or not any. Actually, I will
Quick
say
service has been a
quick
lot
service
more
has changed.
diversified.
Yeah, because I remember when quick service was really just hamburgers,
Yeah.
chicken nuggets, and French fries.
Yeah.
And now it is different. Which Epcot festival is the best for a picky eater?
That's actually one that I'm really interested to see what you say.
None of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Food and Wine has the most options.
yeah. So I would say Food and Wine because they have the most options.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
most likely you'll find something somewhere.
True.
We went to Food and Wine this year.
The taste of the Epcot
Taste of
International.
Whatever.
I hate when
We went
people do
on
that.
the inside. We
The
went
taste.
to the inside, the convention thing, and we did get. I remember we
We
got
got desserts.
cocktails. Maybe we just got desserts.
Because I was then like, oh, I kind
good
of want to
day.
get mac and cheese. But
Yeah.
then I hate all the desserts.
Shannon
had-
likes to get, there's like a cheddar cheese soup, pretzel roll.
Yeah, at the Canada booth.
Yeah.
Bacon cheddar cheese soup with a pretzel. That's what you said.
I will try most things. So like I've gone, the first time my husband and I went and we were like, we're gonna try things at Booze. I tried all sorts of things that I would never eat again and did not eat the rest of. But you know, I tried them. So yeah, I would say food and wine just because there's the most choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like there are the most booze, there's the most food. So like that's, although that's almost less true now because now the festivals are more and more
Yeah.
food oriented. But
Now it's just a taste.
but
taste
that
of
would be what
everything.
I'd say normally.
Well, it's also like they're very small portions, so it's very easy to just kind of try something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It was still $12.
Yeah.
Whatever. I like cocktail. There's a cocktail at the Morocco Pavilion for Food and Wine that I love.
Ooh, the
don't-
the sunset.
I don't know. I'm bad at names of things.
Yeah.
Like I can't name stores or
Is it like a
restaurants or
mimosa with
Yeah,
a
it's like a
pomegranate in
mimosa.
it? Yeah, that's good.
anything.
I know my cocktails around.
Are you ladies going to eat at the Crystal Palace with the new menu? I don't. Sure. Will you automatically skip Tony's? I don't know if we'd necessarily skip Tony's, but we probably. I think there's just more interesting restaurants to go to.
Yeah.
Although I will say, we've been to Tony's and like I forget, and then we go to Tony's and I'm like, the spaghetti's horrible. It's so
Am I
bad.
the only one that doesn't mind Tony's?
I don't really mind Tony's, but I don't just order spaghetti.
I've honestly only been there like twice.
This is the thing. I went to what's it called? It's like in Swan and Dolphin. It's Ravello. And I ordered pasta, and they gave me like 5 pieces of penne, and I'm like, "How dare you!" And like, so at
Tony's
that
is
point,
big.
okay, it's fancy
Spaghetti.
pasta, but you're giving me none of it.
Yeah.
At least when I go to Tony's, they're giving me like, I mean, I didn't. Sorry, Mom, I didn't grow up with the best cook, so like, yeah, it tastes like pasta with marinara
Yeah.
sauce. Like,
I'm not gonna make it better at
I get
home.
you.
yeah, I'm like, it's
Fresh out
good.
of
I
the
enjoyed myself.
microwave.
I don't have to put in the effort.
Yeah. We could ignore that.
Okay.
Spencer's turned into a robot, I think.
Spencer, you recently, well, if you guys follow UPNT, Spencer recently went to Nintendo World.
What?
Yeah, Super Nintendo World. Spencer, what did you enjoy? Because you tried a bunch of stuff there. Was there like one
I had
standout?
everything. I had everything they sell in that land. And it took me like 3 days to eat everything because I had to divide it all up.
Yeah.
There was a lot of food. I mean, none of the entrees were particularly spectacular. I'd still go to 3 Broomsticks for lunch, honestly, over at
Okay.
Pinocchio Cafe, but the desserts are so good. I love them. Oh my god. They had this cake that was like a Neapolitan cake with like vanilla and chocolate and strawberry, and it looked like the little hills that you see in the background of Mario games, and had like a little
okay.
Mario flag on top. It was super cute. And then there was like the Princess Peach cake from like the beginning of Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
You know? That was incredible, and it was also like 70% whipped cream, which is probably why it was incredible.
Yeah.
And then like the world's best chocolate cupcake. So good.
Love dessert.
Okay, hey, desserts.
Yeah.
Will we go see Spencer so he can take us to eat over in Japan? I mean, I'd love to go to, Japan someday when we could leave our home.
This is actually something I wanted to joke about really quickly, because everyone that comes to Japan always talks about how hard it is to find food that they like, because they don't understand what things say on the menu. And I would just love to watch everyone here, like all 4 of you, come to Japan and try to like eat the weird stuff that we serve at every restaurant. And after 2 days, like give up.
I
and
don't
just
think
go
I'd
to
be eating the
McDonald's.
weird stuff, but
Chili's like, excuse me.
Excuse you. I am known to pack away any type of sushi you put in front of my face.
that's true. She does like sushi.
That's
I do
true,
not.
but also like veganism isn't really a thing here, so.
I mean,
yeah.
You say
I eat
veganism?
fish. Veganism, yeah.
that
I eat
what it is?
fish. I'm
Is that
not
what it's
100% vegan to everyone in the chat. But I eat fish.
Why?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is your favorite restaurant at Disney Springs? Shannon's got an answer.
Homecoming. Chef Art Smith's.
Yeah, I like Homecoming.
That's the best fried chicken. I got to go there when I was
Jilly,
an
what's-
intern.
You don't eat chicken.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know.
And I got to go there when
know.
I was an intern, and we ate there like before it opened, and it was really nice. And I got to meet Chef Art, and he's really cool. He was in the Disney College program, many, many years ago.
Nice.
So he's just like one of us.
One of us. One of us.
I don't really have an answer because I'm like, we'll eat random places in. We don't go to Disney Springs as often.
Chicken guy.
I've never eaten at Chicken
Well,
Guy. Like,
I can't stand Chicken
chicken.
Guy.
and so much of Disney Springs has changed in the last 5-10 years.
Okay, where do we
Like,
not like at Disney Springs?
I don't know. We don't, when we're going and we're not filming a show, we don't
Perceive things?
we look at a menu and are like, I don't want to eat there.
Yeah.
I remember making a reservation for Morimoto one time, and then my mom was like, did you look at the menu? And I was like,
right.
no, we hadn't eaten there.
I remember going to the boathouse, and then Mom and Dad realized that your husband is
It was
allergic to
the
seafood.
previous version of the boathouse, and they
House.
really wanted to go to the boathouse so much, and so we were there, and then they're like, are there any allergies? And my husband's like, I'm allergic to shellfish, and my dad was like, oh my god! And it was like, you really wanted to eat here, and like, he's not gonna die, so it's
He's
fine. He had
fine.
something else.
The boathouse is a really big boat at
Yes.
Disney Springs.
No, no, no,
Day.
no,
That
no.
one?
Boathouse is a different one, but there is a big boat.
The big boat is paddlefish.
I forget which
Yes,
is which.
Colleen and I are in the same headspace.
But it was before
No,
it was
yeah,
paddlefish.
paddlefish,
It was
yeah.
previous-
Boathouse is not a boat. It's the house
yeah.
that the boats are in.
My roommate used to work at
It
Boathouse,
was the boat,
so I always think
but it was before it was paddlefish.
Yeah, it was
like the
something. I
previous-
forgot the name of
Boathouse
It's had, like,
didn't
3 names.
exist then. Like, I don't. We go to the parks and like with like going to the hotels and stuff. We never really ate at the hotels either because like we came as a family. We just went to the parks.
Yeah.
Even when we lived here, we just went to the parks. So we ate at the parks. So, like,
I love eating at a hotel. Oh my god.
it's a lot more chill.
It's so much more chill. They don't rush you. Everyone's nice. I love, like, all of my favorite restaurants are resorts.
That is true.
Just thinking about it. You know what's weird? And I say this all the time because
think
some
about
things
it.
come up. Me and Tom have the same favorite restaurants. Sanaa, Ale, and Compass.
well, like the first
We
time.
also
So you eat at
order
Sanaa
soda with no ice.
3 times a
I don't
week.
drink soda anymore, but when I did.
Water
the
with no
first time
ice.
I ever went to Ale and Compass was on the Skyliner bar crawl that we did.
Ah.
Good.
ago. That was the first time I'd ever eaten there because
We-
I never
We
went
did
there.
Yeah.
lunch,
And I didn't
like
have to
breakfast
pay.
at resorts with our parents.
We would do breakfast sometimes
Because that's
then
not
it
in
was-
the parks as much, and also we're not going to wake up early enough to get
No,
to
we're
the
not.
parks for breakfast.
And sometimes there'd be character breakfast and things.
So we've done Ohana. I think we've done that separately and together,
Yeah, I went there with my husband.
which
He
is
likes
where you
Stitch.
meet Lilo and Stitch.
We've eaten at Wilderness Lodge. I don't know names of things again.
Whispering Canyon.
Yes.
Which
Thank
one?
you.
Yeah.
And then
like
I think
Breakfast is good.
at the campsites. There's like a breakfast place.
Yeah.
Trails End.
Yes, we've eaten breakfast there.
Hey, if you need
I don't know.
you need a restaurant name.
Hoop-de-doo
Right
review.
here.
We did eat a hoop-de-doo review.
Hoop-de-doo review. I don't
like
remember how the
Hoop-de-doo.
food was,
I
but
don't
the show
remember
is great. And we ate there on Christmas Eve. And that was great because it was like the Christmas show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
okay.
Special. We'd never
Yeah.
been.
Well,
yeah.
Mom, Dad, and I had been,
Oh,
but
so
you and Rob had not.
I'd never been.
We
I was
went-
mad.
Once we went like the year earlier around Dad's birthday, and we were in the front row next to the pianist, which is like a good spot, but also it was like just piano.
Yeah.
And they go out into the audience a lot. But yeah, Hoop-de-doo review is a good experience.
Have you guys ever had bread service at Sanaa?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I know this is a weird thing, but like, I'm honestly not sure if we've eaten at Sanaa.
Okay.
I think so.
We used to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge a lot when we were kids. Like
Yeah.
right when Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
Lodge opened, because it was cheap. so we stayed there a lot. So like we could have eaten there and
just not, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I had breakfast there
Okay.
once. I were like at Animal Kingdom, and I would that at the lodge. Would that have been Sanaa? Like I don't.
There's a quick service as well.
No, we sat down.
Okay.
I was with my husband, and I know because we stayed there.
They do have a.
You've had
did
bread
breakfast.
service.
I've had bread service, yeah.
I feel like that's the epitome of like Disney like restaurant dining.
Well,
is-
Tom talks
is
about
Sanaa.
bread
the
service a lot.
because Tom talks about it a lot, but I
That's
didn't
because
listen to
Tom
when
has
talk.
it 3 times a week.
Yeah, it's not-
Well, yes.
And you know what time he makes his reservations, I'm gonna come at Tom just a little bit, not in a rude way, but like he'll be like, hey, I got a reservation at Sonata night at 10:30. I'm like, who's eating bread service at 10:30? I've already been asleep for an hour.
Is bread service like a thing you pay for? Like you pay for
Yes,
bread?
yes.
Yes, it's like an
Okay.
appetizer.
So then I would say we probably have not. My parents would
It
not
is
be like, let's pay
so
for bread.
good. It's oh my.
There's like I don't know how many
Goodness.
different sauces. Like I think that would be such a fun.
Trying this all sauce.
Yeah.
Probably should go to.
We will. I'm
Like, that
sure
would
we
be a fun
will.
one.
Like do we have Victoria
is
and
the brand?
Albert's in their plans for Picky Eaters episode? That's really expensive. So
Yeah. Where
maybe
did we?
someday.
What's
I was
the
gonna
other,
say,
like, Grand Floridian?
Not. Don't tell me what your next restaurant is, the
Yeah,
one that you
sure.
have, but what would you say? Do you have something planned after that?
No.
don't think we have something planned for the next
Sanaa would probably be good.
Yeah.
We're trying to do like more resorts, which is also good because we haven't eaten at most of this.
Well, also because Shannon's
I
no
don't
longer
have
a cast member.
Ticket.
And she's not a cast member
can't
because
buy
of the
an annual
stuff, and you can't
pass.
buy an annual pass now. So
Yeah.
like, we're limited in like the amount of times Shannon can go to Disney. That's not
very
exorbitant amount of money. So you know,
Yeah, we're just gonna look. We should probably go soon.
yeah, I guess we should
Eat
look.
somewhere.
A lot of the times, honestly, I just go and like search a reservation for
And
2
see
at
what's
lunchtime, and then
open.
see what's available. And I'm like, Shannon, we're gonna go.
And we want to start having guests on.
Yeah.
Like maybe.
So like Jilly would be great because Jilly has like dietary, things, and so that's a whole other level of pig. Shannon and I aren't allergic to anything. We
Yeah.
just don't like
Well,
stuff.
we're not allergic to any food. I'm allergic to the air.
I'm not allergic to anything. Shannon's allergic to like the air and the grass and the dust and the trees. I don't know how she lives. I thought
green
Shannon was
grass
a
grows all around,
hypochondriac when we were growing up. And
It turns out I had actual
she's
medical
allergic
issues.
to stuff. I just thought she was whining. My husband likes food like how a normal human
He's
likes food.
Italian, so
He's Italian. I don't know how. Here's the secret. It's not a secret. Everybody knows this. I don't like cheese. I like pizza. Like I like some things with cheese. I don't like cheese on its own. I don't like cheese on sandwiches or like hamburgers or anything. And so then I married an Italian man, and his mom will make me separate food
Oh.
because they'll make
That's
like
love.
what's the chicken with the cheese on it? See how
Chicken parmesan.
chicken parmesan, but she'll have a
love
separate
chicken
piece of
parmesan.
chicken that doesn't have cheese on it, or like she'll make lasagna, but she will have made me spaghetti
Oh.
because I don't like cheese. I'm glad that she's accepted this, and she
Yeah.
stopped giving me cookbooks and aprons, which she used to do. How about the Wave or Kona Cafe? Where did we just eat?
Kona
we're
Cafe.
gonna not spoil it.
Just ate somewhere.
It was Kona Cafe.
It was Kona. I thought so.
The Wave is
Heard it
super
here
yum.
first.
And the Wave just got a vegan dessert.
Ooh.
I don't
And it
think
was
we've
carrot
eaten at the
cake.
Wave.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever eaten at the Wave. We've eaten the breakfast or character thing at Contemporary.
Well, and at the whatever it's called, the
California Grill.
top.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna say Shannon and I didn't really like, but we wanted to.
But
watch
the drinks were
fireworks.
real strong. I
Yeah.
remember
So
that.
then we stumbled around Magic Kingdom for a little while, and then went back.
Drinks are strong at the Wave too, or maybe it was just the
might just
fellow
be
who
the
was making them
Contemporary.
for me. But also last time we were at the Wave, they so on the way out of the kitchen, apparently they dropped my mom's food, it fell off, and so then we had to wait a really long time for it. And finally after an hour they brought it out and they were like, we're sorry, we dropped it on the way to the kitchen, so we had to remake it. And so they gave us a round of drinks and then everything was free. And I was like, this is the life.
Yes.
Right. Someone asked if we've ever gotten food poisoning. I've never gotten.
My sister did. from tuna.
I have a question for all three of you on this side of the screen.
Okay.
What do you think is the best alternative diet? Like how they have all these vegan options. What do you think is the best one out of all of them that you've tried so far at Disney World?
Diets or like restaurant that accommodates food?
Like food allergies and stuff
No,
like
just
that?
like item
Item.
Best
for like
item.
the vegan alternatives or stuff like that.
You start. It's more of a you
Oh
question.
gosh. So like my favorite vegan thing is what you're asking?
Yeah, like which one tastes the best? I'm not used to vegan food tasting good because they haven't figured it out
it's
here.
good. Okay, so I really like Beyond Sausage. So anything with Beyond Sausage, I'm usually on top of. So the bangers and mash from Rose and Crown, super good. I really like the protein bowl from Ale and Compass. I know that's controversial. Now I'm drawing a blank on every single food item I've ever
I'm
bought.
trying to think of like where I've most customized something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone's Harbor House. Yeah, we would eat a Harbor House at Magic Kingdom a lot. Fish and chips.
Yeah, I like Hungry Harbor House.
Like the best weird. I mean, the great thing about Disney is Disney, they want to feed you.
Yeah.
And they want you to pay.
And like they just get better and better. Every restaurant now has like accommodations.
You have to
like,
ask, but like,
vegetarian
yeah,
options.
so, you can, Disney will do almost
I mean,
anything
listen,
for
we
you.
always get burgers without anything on them.
It's true.
And that's
I don't
pretty
like
nice of
cheese.
them, I
think.
I'm like, please don't put anything in my hamburger.
Yeah.
I went
I really wish I could do that here.
last year for Valentine's Day. My husband and I went with friends to eat in Morocco, and I don't remember the names of any restaurants, but the restaurant on the water.
Spice to our table.
Yes. And my friend has celiac
Just now all
disease.
different.
And
Yeah, now it's all-
I don't know, now it's all different. And it was like she is celiac, it's gluten free, and they were like, no problem, you can have these things. And she
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and it was great.
It depends on what place you go.
Yeah.
But most where I found, I got excited. Trattoria al Forno at the Boardwalk is super, super good. I've had multiple dishes there. And last time I went, I've had like shrimp pasta and stuff. And last time I went, hey, I have a dairy allergy. And I was like, and I specifically asked this time for something vegan. And the chef just came out and he was like, is there anything you don't like? And I'm like, no, just make sure there's no dairy in it and we're good. And he made me this beautiful dish off the menu, charged me nothing for it. And it was custom. He was so proud of himself, which I think if you find a good place that doesn't already have a vegan option on the menu or even a dietary restrictive option for you, and you have a good chef, they will make you something so delicious that's usually better than what's on the menu because it's a chef who chefs usually want to make food that they're proud of. And so
Have you ever seen Ratatouille?
and so that was the best meal I've ever had. It looked so pretty. I was like, wow, look at this.
I think we've eaten there.
That's nice.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember anything about it.
it's yummy. They have a good
Victoria, yeah,
breakfast
We
that's
mostly
fun.
just get made fun of when we order weird stuff. Because it's just I would like an absolutely plain
Are you
hamburger.
going to be drinking around the monorail trying out their lounges once? I don't know. Someday we'd love to go out
drinks
with Pete.
episode with Pete?
Just
Yeah.
have Pete take us.
We
wherever
haven't asked Pete
Pete
about
wants.
this.
We haven't, but I
figured he's
can't imagine he'd say no. If we were like, Pete, take us to bars, he'd be like, let's go. I'm in the car.
But we're not okay. I don't know if we're not as picky about alcoholic drinks.
Well, since we don't actually, neither of us like beer.
Yeah.
I don't like red wine. I don't
I
actually
don't
like
really
most
like
white
wine.
wines. We like cocktails. I want it to taste like fruit.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Same.
I'm like, I don't really like
I'm
wine,
so
but yeah,
glad
I'm
that
drinking
someone
this
else feels
rosé.
that way.
I want it to
I'm
taste
sorry,
like
Shannon.
Again, I married an Italian man, and his parents buy Mike's Hard Lemonade when we visit for me to drink while they drink red wine with their lasagna as I drink my Mike's Hard Lemonade with my spaghetti.
I don't mind.
It's great. I very much appreciate it.
Mike's is great. I get red cider a lot.
Does. I really like, there's this wine, it's Gallo Family is
Oh,
the
yeah.
brand. They have a strawberry and like a pineapple, which I used to be able to buy at the liquor store really easy when I lived in Maryland, and now I can find it at the Hispanic grocery store near where I live, where the cashier has to consciously look at me and go, I need to speak English to her. Which is fine. I have no issue with this. But they look confused by like, why are you in our store? But it's the only place I
Again,
found.
she married a man who speaks fluent Spanish.
Fluent Spanish.
Not because he's Italian, but he happens to also speak fluent Spanish.
He's really handy. That's the only place I can
He's also
find.
a black belt. Like,
I thought you were going to say he's also a black man. I'm like, what a mix.
He's not.
He's very white.
A like
White
5'7"
Italian, but
white boy who
he's
would
a
never
very
look
useful
threatening.
man.
He's super useful. He does all the cooking. I love him. He's gonna
What do you do?
handmade macaroni and cheese, which I like macaroni and cheese. What do? I have no idea. I don't. I don't have a job, and I don't cook, and I don't do. He does the majority of the cleaning. So honestly,
You're
I'm
just
really.
there for someone to talk to.
I'm just really cool, and
Exactly.
I don't know. He does everything, and I go shopping.
You're like, I don't know, this is the big question of my life.
It's a fantastic system. I'm just like
He
our
makes
mother.
money and you spend
I
money.
do, just like mom.
Yeah.
So talking about question,
The
one more
indifferent
question for you
existence.
for you guys. Will you expand to other theme parks? Like, would you
I
ever
think
go to
so.
City Walk to
Sure.
do picky eaters and stuff?
Yeah,
We've
I've
kinda
definitely
talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about that briefly. You know, everything went weird after we filmed one show.
My friend Sarah really wants to take us to Universal.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to
But
that.
she used
like,
to work there and get us
we
in for
haven't,
free,
you know,
and
been to
now-
that many restaurants yet. So, like, I mean, I'm fine. We'd go to Universal, go to City Walk.
Yeah.
Obviously, when Shannon and I go to Universal Studios, which if you watched the Universal Studios episodes we did way back in the day, and I had nothing to talk about but Harry Potter, Shannon and I go into Universal, we ride the Men in Black ride, and then we enter Diagon Alley, and then that's it. And we eat lunch at Leaky Cauldron,
Yeah,
and then eventually we go over
we eat
to
at the Three Broomsticks.
Hogsmeade and we eat dinner at the Three Broomsticks, and we'll have fish and chips
Perfect system.
for both meals.
If we have to, you know.
And that's great.
I've eaten at a couple other Universal, like, quick service places with friends, but nothing that was, like, stand out
but, like,
to
Yeah.
me. I've eaten at some City Walk places, too.
We went to Thunder Falls. That was really good.
Thunder
I liked
Falls,
it.
yeah.
Did
Thunder
you
Falls,
like it?
yeah. Thunder Falls at Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It must be the same way in Orlando because at USJ, the Three Broomsticks is definitely like a whole tier above everything else that they
good.
serve at
Okay.
USJ.
Yeah.
It's so good, and as far as I know, it's a lot of the same food.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
it's pretty authentic English food.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a Potter
I don't know
thing
what it
or,
is, but-
you know.
I would like to thank Kelly, who said that I'm funny. No one's messaged. I've never been to Mythos. I think
Right,
you'd
it's supposed to be good.
Mythos.
I've been yelling at him that we need to
Mythos?
go.
We never went to Universal as
Is
much,
that the-
like, growing up, because we're not brides. people.
Mythos is a restaurant.
It's a Greek restaurant.
It's the number one restaurant
Yeah.
Number one theme park
They got a
restaurant.
big banner
I was gonna ask,
outside.
is that one with that big banner from some random blog?
Yep. Yep.
And we just went to Disney a lot.
I mean, I can back away some hummus, so.
Yeah,
I've
we're
been
definitely
to
we're definitely gonna do it. So.
in City Walk, Burger King.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I know I've been to some City Walk restaurants, but like,
A Moe's Mexican Grill?
I haven't been there. I've eaten at a couple places in City Walk. Now I can't. What's the? I haven't actually been to Voodoo Donuts in City Walk. Only in Portland, the real Voodoo
The
Donuts.
real one.
What's the cow one?
Cowfish?
Cowfish?
Cowfish. I've been to Cowfish.
I want to go to Cowfish, too.
I've been there a couple times. And
They should open a Voodoo Donuts at City Walk here. That'd be nice.
well, this is only like the second Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah.
Well, there's two in Portland.
yeah.
Bring it to Osaka, please.
Bring it to Osaka.
Because that's the next place they'll expand to.
Yeah.
They went
Yes.
2 in Portland, 1
Hey.
in Florida. Let's go to Osaka.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Because they're opening a toothsome at the Beijing City Walk.
Toothsome.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
that's true. We've
So
eaten.
why can't
Oh, okay.
why can't they bring Toothsome or Voodoo to Osaka? I mean,
Because Toothsomes is owned by Universal.
I had a great Toothsome. I mean, I love Toothsome. We've been there a few times. I went with some friends once. We had a great experience. They have like these couple walk around characters that are part of the experience, and it's like the woman who founded Toothsome and her
They're
android.
like Roma.
Yeah. There's also a dog now. I haven't gotten to see
Oh,
in
that
person.
creepy thing.
It's so cute, and I love him. Her. So we had this great experience with my friends where like she came over multiple times to talk, because this was also like my friends hadn't been there, and I was like, you guys are gonna love this place, and like you're gonna love her. And she came over like multiple times and talked to us for forever. And then when we left, like we walked by her and she like stopped to say goodbye to us. And then we asked like our waiter, like, how do we give her a compliment? And she was like, well, you can, submit through like a survey. She has a friend named whatever it was, and you can mention her. And it was like awesome. So that was great. And Toothsome is great. It's great aesthetic, great vibe, chocolate. I'll always eat chocolate. So.
Dessert. I'm all about dessert.
That reminds me, like yesterday I went to go see, on the live stream, I went to go see Donkey. And Donkey remembered me.
From when we were talking about waffles?
Yeah!
Did he make you waffles this time?
No, he did not. He was talking, he mentioned the fact that he was like, you came like last week. I told you I liked your little camera thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. Donkey.
Donkey.
Donkey. Well, Colleen, Shannon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having
you.
us. It's
Yeah.
super weird to
I'm
come
Thank
here.
you.
So hungry.
It is.
Super weird to
Now
be
we gotta
here.
go eat. Like, it's so cool. Before we go though, we're gonna do a question, because we get some questions in from you all. So, any questions?
I'll give some noise.
Woo! Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, we did this one. That was Kelly's. We did Kelly's. I think we did Kelly's last week. We did Kelly's question. This question is from Elise on Instagram. Do you think Marvel belongs in the Disney parks? Does it belong in some and not others? Ooh, that's a good question. I like that. Anyone want to start?
yes.
Spencer, do it.
Marvel does belong in the Disney parks. I did not get to go on my Pixar rant last week, so I guess I'll sub it in for a short thing about Marvel.
Yeah.
I think there is a place for Marvel. I think Avengers Campus and these kind of self-containing lands are the right moves. Putting it in the right park is the question. California Adventure is straying away from being California-based, so I guess it works. But definitely, if they put it in Hollywood Studios, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
Hong Kong Disneyland has the Ant-Man nano battle shooter thing that they replaced Buzz Lightyear with, and it doesn't belong in Tomorrowland in Hong Kong or any Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
It definitely matters where you put it, but I think that Marvel is a big property. I think it has a place in the park. I think you could put Marvel and Star Wars together in one park, just those two, and make it a fifth gate at Disney World. Easy.
Yeah. Chili?
No.
No as in, are you saying no
But
to,
why?
they can easily put it in Hollywood Studios? Because that's when you...
Well,
No to that, but also no to the question.
No to the question. It does
No.
not belong in a Disney park.
This
No.
is one of the biggest franchises
Okay.
on the planet. Why doesn't it belong at the Disney parks?
Because
Because she's not into Marvel.
they
I'm into
already
Marvel
took
either.
away all of my favorite things to put Star Wars, and I actually like Star Wars. So imagine how I would feel if they took away other things to put something I don't even like there. And also, they took away a bunch of things I like to put something that's Star Wars that's not even good. So some of it's good, but not really.
Yeah.
Not as good. Like, I'm fine with it, but I'm not happy.
Fair.
Yeah.
I will say, I do not want Marvel or Star Wars, really, in Tokyo. I don't think either of those fit at either of our parks.
Well, I don't think either of them fit in Disney's Hollywood Studios until they decided to change what that meant.
I mean,
Correct.
it's like Disney California Adventure, like just that
Yeah.
in California.
It has no meaning
Like, you
anymore.
made a premise of a park, and then you were like,
What if it wasn't
I'm
that
gonna
anymore?
change this 30 years later.
I am really glad though that we over here in Florida don't have Galaxy's Edge in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, no. Oh, I can't.
I wouldn't like that.
I can't with that.
Between like Frontierland and Fantasyland.
Yeah, that would be weird.
And the frustrating thing is, if
I
we
don't know,
ever
it's
did
me.
get Star Wars here, it probably would be at Tokyo Disneyland, and
Yeah.
that does not make me happy.
Yeah.
I think like Avengers Campus sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And like that as like a land sounds really interesting. I kind of think like the Guardians of the Galaxy ride randomly, and I guess it's not going to be Future World anymore, is kind
What
of
are they gonna call that neighborhood?
random.
I don't
Like
know.
it doesn't.
World Discovery, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. It's that same sort of like, it's like the, what Future World was,
Yeah.
but it isn't kind of that really anymore.
Also, I really
things
liked
have
Universe of
changed.
Energy.
I mean, I did
and
too.
I'm not gonna like a roller coaster.
And like, I mean, yeah, Star Wars seems very like shoehorned into like where they put it. You know,
Yeah.
I I don't have a problem with Marvel being in the park as long as like it makes sense where you put it. And so yeah, like I suppose like Hollywood Studios would make the most sense of like anywhere. Like if you were like, we're gonna build an Avengers
I don't
campus.
know where there's space now. Though.
I mean, there's
you would have
not.
to knock down
I think-
more stuff.
I think a fifth park is the right move, honestly. I genuinely think Marvel and Star Wars could be together as a fifth
You could
park.
make like an adventure park.
Yeah.
I think they should have done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that now. Like we've
Because
passed
also,
that
like,
point.
they
Yeah.
own Indiana Jones.
You
now.
you should have
And
just
I
built
love
a
the Sunshine
Star
Law.
Wars park
Yeah,
in the
but
first
whatever.
place.
for
It's
as,
not
for as
too
long
late
as
for that.
these two fandoms have been like existing and there's still momentum for both of these fandoms, it was very odd for them to not do something separate.
You
Yeah.
know what would be cool? WandaVision show.
That's it.
Like in the parks. A stage show that goes through the decades.
No, yeah, gosh.
That would make sense in Hollywood Studios to me.
Yeah,
It
that
has
would.
a tie-in
Oh,
with like TV and
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've gotten so much away from
Yeah,
behind
I mean,
the
Hollywood
scenes
Studios
and
has
how
changed,
Well,
Hollywood is.
and I'm
this
not
that,
happy
and-
about that.
issue.
I mean, you know
Well, yeah,
me.
no, I'm not either.
I will forever be mad about it.
I'm not either, but I feel like there's no way of going back.
No, you can't go back.
Yeah.
You ruined it, and
Yeah.
I'm proud of the decisions you've made.
Yeah.
Bops.
It's one of those things. It's like we can't go back, so unfortunately we have to go forward. And yes, going forward, I think Marvel does fit in Hollywood Studios.
Now the real question is, will Universal ever let them go? Because that's why there's only
yeah.
Guardians
Yeah.
in
It's all
Disney World. because
Universal-
they're not allowed to have Marvel.
Universal will not let those IPs go
As
unless
long as
they
they
give them a
can.
lot of money.
I think what they should do is Disney should give them Simpsons. I'm sick and tired of seeing Simpsons on Disney Plus. Just
I
me.
mean, but they have
Just a me thing.
Simpsons in the park.
Correct, but I
Yeah.
give them everything.
Give 'em the
Give them
rights.
everything and just get theme park rights for Marvel.
I mean, like, if I was Universal, as soon as Disney bought Marvel, I would have started working on a plan to redo that land.
Yeah.
Which maybe they have.
Which maybe they did, just so that like someday when you're like, because I don't know what this contract says, I don't know how long you have the rights to this, but I would have been like, we need to have a backup plan
Yeah.
immediately.
And what they would do is they wouldn't tear down any of the rides. They would just rebuild
Yeah, you
them.
just.
Because it's very weird now,
fine.
especially now that they have Simpsons. It's very weird for Universal to be giving them royalties for Marvel and Simpsons.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
weird for them
Marvel's also a
to
little
both be
weird
giving them.
like Marvel at Universal is comics.
Correct.
It's like that's what they can do. And
But just imagine when you
I
think of The
do-
Simpsons. Imagine The Simpsons being in a Disney park. How annoyed would you be?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You'd be like this, not to
Yeah,
be
that'd
rude,
be
but you're like,
terrible.
this is like I'm walking into like a Six Flags right now, and I'm angry.
Yeah.
So I just think in my head, that's how I feel about some of like Marvel things happening. It reminds me of like walking into a DC Comics in Six Flags.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
think-
little cheaply
I will
done.
say,
It depends on what
I-
they would do.
my, my excitement and expectations for Avengers Campus have been toned down a little bit. After seeing Mario Kart and how AR is not ready for theme parks yet,
No,
I
I
am
can't.
less excited for Spider-Man Web Slingers.
I love the video that you did. I love that. I just don't like the execution. I hate the fact that it's a two-seat, like two stations. Two stations, what am I
Yeah.
saying? There's a row underneath and there's a row up top. If you're sitting up top, all these AR characters are on someone's head. I hate that. Hated that. Because you sat in the
Yeah.
back row when you filmed it with AR.
They kept putting me in the back row. I rode that ride 7 times. I was on the front row once. I
Yeah.
don't know why I kept getting put back.
But like
They
the
don't
fact
like
that
it.
all these characters were like riding on top of people's heads, I was like, this is stupid. Forget this. I'm
And because of that and a bunch of other reasons that I could spend forever talking about and probably will when we do a Nintendo episode,
and we will.
I am less excited about Avengers Campus and how Web Slingers is going to turn out.
So here's the thing. I'm not gonna knock Avengers Campus. I don't necessarily like where they put it, but I don't necessarily like where they put Star Wars either, on both coasts. But Web Slingers, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and Web Slingers is actually one of those rides that I'm very much not that excited for, because you're competing with what Universal did. If it's not better than what Universal did, everyone's gonna be like, oh, let's just go to
That's another
Universal.
thing.
You know, kind of thing. It's like, you
Because-
need to do something better, and doing this, I'm sorry, I don't want to be doing this the whole time that I'm riding the dang ride.
Spider-Man-
I don't want to.
Spider-Man at Universal is what, 20 years old, and it's still great.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love riding Spider-Man. It's a lot of fun. I genuinely, after I went on Spider-Man, because we have it here too, I genuinely was like, how is Disney going to top this with Web Slingers? Because I don't think they will.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They won't, but hey, who knows? We'll see. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today on Geekly Kingdom. Again, I want to say thank you so much for our guest from Picky Eaters,
Thank you for
Shannon
having
and
us.
Colleen. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Guys, next week we're doing our Valentine's Day episode, or a Valentine's episode. Jilly has something cool planned. I'm excited for that.
Welcome to Jilly's Lonely Heart Club.
And we also are going to have a special guest on the show as well next week, so stay tuned for that. Jilly, Spencer, anything to say?
Bye.
Watch Universal Parks News today. Super Nintendo World is awesome.
That is, it's true. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching again, and we'll see you next week.